So now we come to Giants. Giants is a pretty difficult level at the beginning and can always be a bit difficult because if you lose the cast here, you lose a few seconds. But it's getting pretty consistent after some time. Just spam for Confrendo in this not cutscene, loading screen already, so you can get a early Confrendo. You will see it. Yeah, right here I got it. There's a Confrendo up here instead of a Stupefy, so you already have Confrendo right at the beginning and can shoot Confrendo right at the beginning. So the idea is here to always hit them with more than one spell, because once you hit a giant with a spell, he is a little bit invincible for some time. So you want to be like, cast Confrendo. Confrendo is a slow traveling spell, and cast a Petrificus a little bit delayed, right when the Confrendo will hit him. So that you always hit with two spells and you're doing more damage. There's also another strat I just discovered a little bit ago. You can, so I'm pretty sure you can do it with three spells: Impedimenta, Confrendo, and Petrificus. And I think it's even possible to get a Stupefy between that, but I don't know how much damage difference that is with the Stupefy between that. So I don't know if 3 or 4 would be the go-to. So of course 4, it will probably do a little bit more damage. So, and there's also a cutscene skip if you hit the giant with the Impedimenta at the same time you kill him with another spell. So there's about a minute of possible time save on the split, I think. If you would get all cast perfect with 3 or 4 hits and get both cutscene skips. But what we are still doing in runs at the moment is we're just going for the Confrendo, Petrificus, wait about 3 to 4 seconds, Confrendo, Petrificus. In some animations you need to learn that a bit. Oh yeah, that can sometimes happen, that the enemies are going in front of you. And so here on the last hit it would be, on that moment I would have needed to hit him with Impedimenta when he gets to that life so that he's immediately killed, because now we need to wait a bit, cast Impedimenta. Here you saw what I did wrong. I immediately casted Impedimenta because I was in panic and didn't got it. So always wait a little bit more to be sure here. Cast Impedimenta. Now on this giant, always shoot at him when the rod is up and not down. If he's holding the rod up, you can mostly hit him. But if he is still grabbing the rod, he's in the animation where he is invincible. So here's the same. The timing is a little bit different because the spell is traveling a little bit longer on this one. But also pretty easy. It's the other strat is way harder on this one because you need to time your Impedimenta, Confrendo, and Petrificus so fucking well. So it's really, I just got 2 or 3 triple hits on this giant, I think. On the other giant, I've gotten pretty consistent at some point, but yeah. And also be sure that you keep it a little bit to the front here. I think you saw I walked towards him, not back from him because your spell is traveling less, so you doesn't need that much time to arrive. So this cutscene would also be skippable in theory, as before if you hit the Impedimenta. And you don't need to kill these enemies here. You can kill them, you don't need to. I most of the time just kill them to still be in the flow. If I'm tilted at that point because the run is shit, I'm not killing them. It depends, you can do what you want here. Once they are despawning, you know it's going into the last phase here. Now there's a quick time event where you need to push 2, 5, and 2. So at the beginning, push 5, push 2, sorry, push 2, then 5, and then 2 again. And that was it with giants.